Hello everyone, welcome back to our second session all together. How was your break everyone? Was your break fun or not? Anyway, I hope that your break was fun and you enjoyed during your break. So now let's move to our second session all together. And according to our schedule, you are going to learn about Hangout 4, right, for today. So about the Hangout 4, you still continue with about Unit 2 as you have learned about it already of some of the vocabulary yesterday. So we have shout, right? We have a shout, sit on a desk, take photos, and the last word is about turn off the phone. So these are the vocabulary that you can use to follow the school rules. Because the school has the rules, so you have to follow it. Now let's know about some other rules that you can use in the school. So these are 4 phrases that you are going to learn today. So we call phrases, right? We don't call words, we call phrases. Why we call phrases? Because verb here plus object. We can say verb plus noun and verb plus object. So when verb plus noun or plus object, we call it phrases, verb phrase. So verb phrase, the first phrase is listen to the librarian. Listen to the librarian. So the word listen you understand, right? So you use your ear to hear someone. This one but listen, you pay the attention to listen someone, right? Or to hear someone what someone say. So listen to the librarian. So the librarian we refer to a person who take care of the library. A person who work in the library we call librarian. So listen to the librarian, it means that you have to pay attention when you go to the library and listen to him or her guide you about the rule in the library, right? So listen to the librarian. Wear headphone. So wear headphone. So wear headphone, it is mean that you have to use the headphone in order to listen to music in the library. So we have earphone and headphone. So headphone is bigger than earphone, right? Because headphone you wear from your head to your ear. But for the earphone you just listen here only, right? You don't have to wear on your head. So wear headphone. Alright, now let's go to the next phrase is bring a library card. Bring a library card. In another country, the student must bring the library card before they join in the library. You know, some school they use the library card and some school they just use the student ID card in order to enter the library. Like my university, when I want to enter the library, so I have to use my ID card, my student ID card in order to go into the library to borrow the book or to read the book. But for some schools, they have the ID card, the student ID card, and the library card. They separate between 2 of this card, right? And some schools they don't want to use my card, so they ask the student use only ID card, right? Is it right? All right. So bring a library card is means you have to bring along the library card with you when you want to join in the library. Or we can say bring a library card, it means bring a card that we can go to the library. Now let's go to the last phrase today. It's about return books on time. Return books on time. So when you want to borrow the book from the library, they will assign the date for you to return it back. Or if one day that you can return back, you can ask the librarian or you can tell the librarian, right? Because sometimes the student when go to the library and then they find the interesting book, so they might borrow that book to read at home or to research at home. Like in my university, when I found an interesting book that related to my research or related to my subject, so I normally borrow it from the librarian and read at home in order to research for the literature for my teacher. But it seems like nowadays, or it seems like most of the students, they would like to use the Google search a lot rather than read the book, right? So the library isn't popular anymore like before. but sometimes I prefer to go to the library to read and research something from the book rather than from the Google. So hopefully that you can spend the time to read the book rather than search from the Google, because some books are really interesting in the library. So return book on time is meant to give the book back based on the date that is assigned. Alright, so everyone, hopefully you understand all the phrases there. So now let's go to create sentences about the activity that you would like to do. So you just bring all the phrases to create sentences. So when you see the phrases here, they are the rules that the student can follow in what? In the library. After that one, you can go to the workbook and do exercises on page 12 and 13 all together. After that, submit to your homeroom teacher, both create sentences and homework. Alright class, so for today's lesson is finished. If there's still any question, you can ask your homeroom teacher for more detail. Goodbye everyone, see you tomorrow and have a nice day. Good luck.